Welcome to another haul video. I've got a bit more of a variety of things to show today. I don't normally include boots that I buy in my haul videos. I really should. I just kind of forget to include them. I'll show you accessories first. Just got two things for that. First is this necklace that I found in a charity shop. I paid $3.99. My plan with this is just to turn it into a collar choker type thing. It's just about the right length to wear it around the neck, like so. The other accessory is this. I guess it's technically a bum bag, although I'd be more inclined to call it a bag belt, because obviously it's not the same shape as the traditional bum bag, so it's more of just a bag attached to a belt. Anyhow, I found this on Vinted. It wasn't very expensive, and it is green, by the way. I know that this sort of colour confuses people quite a lot, especially if you're viewing it on a screen, but I do actually wish this green, I wish the greens matched. It would have been nicer if the actual bag was this colour, I think. And it is UV reactive. I'll put the blue light on so you can see. So yeah, it lights up in blue or ultraviolet light. And this bit here is detachable too, so that'll be good as a small accessory on something or other. I am intending on dyeing this one black. It's mostly viscose on the knitted part and entirely viscose on this lower part here, so it should dye quite nicely. And it was also £5. Definitely a modern clothing brand, Mint Velvet. I actually saw one of their shops whilst out and about, so that's how I know. And it must be fairly new because it's still got the hanger ribbons on it. I really loved this lower part with all the layers and the tie bit as well. It's very industrial goth, post-apocalyptic kind of style. And even though we are getting warm weather now, this will be great for when it's a bit cooler again. I do need to take it in a bit though, because it is a size 10, and I need to alter the sides just so it doesn't move around when I pull my arms up. The final charity shop find is this dress, originally Dorothy Perkins, and I paid £8 for it. And what I really liked about it was that there's not really any lace on it, apart from this one bit of trimming just here. That's the only lace bit on it, and the rest is all mesh. And I really liked these seams. I think they're princess seams, if I'm not mistaken. And it is a bit longer than I would like, so I will most likely alter it to be shorter, keeping this ruffle on the bottom, of course. The final 3 clothing items I have are all bought online, and quite unusually they're all alternative brands. So we have this mesh top here. It's by Poison Industries. I really love this neckline. Like, it's a bit of a boat neck kind of shape, and it also has thumb holes, which I don't think I actually realised when I bought it online, but of course that was a very nice surprise. It's quite a soft, very stretchy fishnet fabric, and it's just the right size as well. I quite like a small net, but I don't like it to be so small that you can't really see that it's fishnet. I've got loads of wear out of it already. And these final 2 things are both from Cyberdog. So first of all we have these shorts here, and they are low-rise shorts, which is perfect. I so much prefer low-rise things. And they are also reflective. I really like all the edging on the pockets, because it's this plastic kind of edging. And then there's the black logo just there. Unfortunately, the waistband of these is too big, which I have to say I wasn't expecting, because the seller listed them as a 32 waist, and it is a size small, but obviously with low-rise things, it's going to be bigger on the waistband because it has to sit lower down. And I did measure, but you know, it's fine. I'll just take it in a bit. Final clothing item, and it's actually a modern Cyberdog piece. I think you can probably still find it on the website. I would imagine it's still available, but it was originally, when I bought it, a midi skirt. Yeah, I'd say midi skirt rather than maxi. But as you can probably tell, I have chopped it into a mini skirt. Got the biohazard and radiation symbol in a repeating pattern, and I really love this black on black design. And this one is an extra small, even though it kind of fits like a small instead. What was I saying? Anywho, I haven't hemmed it yet. In fact, I might just leave it like this. Haven't quite decided yet. This is another one that I've been wearing quite a bit already. I've never really been one for summer footwear, but I've been recently wanting to find a pair of platform sandals in the kind of style that I like. And I came across these wonderful things. So as you can see, they're a nice shiny patent leather, which is perfect. And the platform, I was wanting one that didn't have a massive heel, because I didn't really want it to be a heeled one. This one's quite nice and flat, or at least level. See, there's a slight incline, but nothing I can't handle. They are by Shelley's, London. These were only £25, excluding the postage. They've got a black metal buckle, which is exactly the kind of style that I like. And they are a UK size 6. I am a UK 5, but with sandals and kind of open toes, with open-toed things, I tend to go a size up, because otherwise, if you get your own size, it always seems that your toes are right on the edge, and that just is not comfortable. I don't really like feeling like I'm about to fall out of my shoes, so I size up, and luckily these were a size 6, so couldn't have been any more perfect than that. I'm not really sure how much wear I'll get out of them, just because it has to get very hot for me to stop wearing my boots. But they'll be great for those few days that it's actually warm enough for me to get my toes out. And finally, we have my newest pair of New Rock boots. So I've been really wanting a design with this shin guard on it, and also with this design of sole. With my New Rocks, I don't really like to get ones that are similar in any way. All the ones I have are like a different sole design, different upper design, and these are no exception. And these, again, they weren't madly expensive, not as mad as New Rocks can get, and again, quite good condition as well. I have worn them once, and unfortunately this shin guard just here, right at the bottom, like when my leg bends forward like this part of it digs into the top of my foot. And the first day I wore them, went into town, and by the time I got home, you know, I had little bruises on the top of my foot, just because of this like nudging into my foot over and over again. So that wasn't very comfortable. However, I have a solution for this. The logo just up here. I wasn't really a fan of having this just here, especially as, you know, we've got New Rock written here, we've got the New Rock logo here, and then we've also got it here, so I feel like it was a bit overdone. I'm going to remove this, and then I'll just move up, so the top of this will cover the hole, because who knows how easy this is going to be to remove, and then that will alleviate any pressure on the top of my foot from this. So that will be another project for me. I'm sure that most of my purchases end up turning into some sort of project because they're never just quite right, and I need things to be just right. So if I can change things, then I will. I have 2 more things to add on to the end of this haul. First up is this Cyberdog hoodie. Fairly sure it's a vintage one. I've worn it lots already. However, size small, but clearly a men's small. So I am thinking of making it smaller, just because I feel like it drowns me a bit at the moment. So what really drew me to this were these shoulder details. I really love this sort of plastic rubberized detail because it's not something that I can really recreate myself, so I like to find things that already have it on. And the zips glow in the dark as well, which is fun, and all the zip pulls are the Cyberdog logo in a clear plastickiness. The pockets quite big. And the other item is this skirt. It was only about £10, I think. It's made by Pen and Lolly, which unfortunately do not make clothes anymore. I have worn it once already. I wore it over my PVC jeans when I went to go and see Vision Video recently. It's quite adjustable as well. And I love that it's properly low-rise too. I really love how it fits asymmetrically as well. Like not just the cut of the bottom, but the top as well. Actually, quite good with this. These 2 things were still in the post when I made the rest of the video, but I thought I might as well stick these on the end so you can see them now. Hope you enjoyed that haul. It was a bit more variety than my usual ones. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.